In this training video, I will teach you how to overcome interview nerves and anxiety once and for all. If you are like most people and you are scared of job interviews, you get so nervous you can't perform to the best of your ability, please make sure you stay tuned, watch this presentation. And just very quickly, don't forget to hit that subscribe button. I say that because thousands of you are passing your interviews at the first attempt. I can only help you when you are subscribed. And please hit the like button because that motivates me to create more great content for you. And you can also tell me the name of the job you are being interviewed for in the comment section below the video, and I will give you some extra tips to help you pass. Now, to help you easily overcome interview nerves once and for all, I will cover the following 3 things in this training video. Number 1, I will tell you the 4 things you must know to overcome interview nerves. Once you know these 4 things, interviews will be far, far easier. Number 2, I will then give you the perfect answer to the first interview question, tell me about yourself, to ensure your job interview gets off to a confident start. I can guarantee if you give a brilliant answer to that first interview question, tell me about yourself, your nerves will reduce significantly. And then finally, number 3, I will tell you how you can instantly download my brilliant job interview preparation pack. Now, take a look at this image. This is someone attending a job interview. They are super nervous. They are so nervous, they can't then perform to the best of their ability. Now, learn these following 4 things before your interview and you will never fear a job interview again. Write these down. Number 1 is mindset. I want to help you get into the right mindset for your job interview. Now, you are making the interview worse through your thoughts and feelings. Remember this, you are in control of your thoughts and emotions, but you are making it far worse than it actually is. So stop telling yourself you are nervous before the interview. Trust me, it will make a big difference. Don't say, I'm really nervous, because it will just make things worse. And also, stop telling other people you are nervous about your interview. And also, ask yourself this question. Please, ask yourself this question. What's the worst thing that can happen? Now, I am confident that after following my tips, you are going to get offered a job. But think about this, what's the worst thing that can happen? You go along to your interview, and if you don't get offered the job, it really does not matter. And there will be another opportunity for you right around the corner. So let's start by getting your mindset into the right space. Stop telling yourself you are nervous and stop telling other people you are nervous too. And also ask yourself that question. What's the worst thing that can happen? The second thing I want you to do, which is going to make a big difference to the outcome of your interview, is to actually be excited. This will make a huge difference. Start telling yourself you are actually excited about the job interview. This will make a big difference to your interview nerves. It's very easy to do. So instead of saying to yourself, I'm really nervous, or saying to other people, I am nervous, say this instead. I have a job interview tomorrow and I'm actually quite excited about it. Once you start telling yourself you are excited about the interview, again, your nerves will come down significantly. You will be training your mind to shift from being nervous and anxious to being excited, and that will definitely help you perform to the best of your ability. The third thing we need to focus on to help you reduce interview nerves and anxiety is to remember this. A job interview is just a meeting. That's all it is. It is a meeting between you and a potential employer to see whether, number one, they want to hire you for the job, but more importantly, number two, whether you want to work for them. Remember this, you might get to the interview and decide you don't want to work for the company anyway because you don't get on with the hiring manager. Remember, a job interview is simply a meeting between you and a potential employer. That will definitely help reduce interview nerves. The fourth thing I want to teach you to help reduce interview nerves and anxiety is to have a plan in place in case you can't answer some of the questions. Now, one of the reasons why people get so nervous is because they worry about being unable to answer some of the interview questions. That is perfectly normal. Remember this, during a job interview, there will probably be one or two questions you struggle to answer. That is okay, but I recommend you have a plan for what you are going to say if you do struggle with any of the questions. Now, you have two options. Number one, you can say this to the hiring manager: can we revisit the question at the end of the interview, please? Now that gives you more time to think about your response. And the truth is, they will probably forget to ask you the question at the end of the interview anyway. And you also have another option. You could say this: I'm unsure of the answer, but I will contact you by email as soon as I get home with my response. So that's going to help reduce interview nerves because you now have two options to choose from in case you can't answer one or two of the questions. In this next section of the training video, I'm going to teach you how to answer the first interview question: tell me about yourself. Don't forget, if you can give a confident answer to this first question, it will definitely help reduce interview nerves. It will give you the confidence to answer the rest of the questions. But what should you talk about when answering that first question, tell me about yourself? Now, to help you, I'm going to draw on this screen a simple image that will help you remember the four things you need to talk about when answering the question, tell me about yourself. Please make sure you take note. This is definitely going to help reduce interview nerves. Now, you will notice that I have drawn on the screen a seat. You are going to be sitting down on the seat at your interview. Talk about these four things when answering that question. Number one, S stands for the skills you have that match the job description. E stands for your education background, where you studied and the qualifications attained, and also any experience you can bring to the role. A stands for details of any accomplishments you have attained in your life so far. Now, these accomplishments or achievements can come from either your personal life or your work life. And then finally, T stands for the type of person you are and what you will do in the role to add value to their company. So let me now give you a brilliant seat structure example answer to that question, tell me about yourself, that you can write down and practice before your interview. Tell me about yourself. Here we go. Thank you for this opportunity. I am a driven, enthusiastic, knowledgeable and supportive team player with the skills to match the job description. I graduated from college with good grades in insert your subjects, and since my academic studies I have gained experience working on teams, delivering brilliant customer service and collaborating on time-sensitive projects. I am a high achiever. In my previous job, my manager often praised my strong work ethic, how I went above and beyond for customers, and how I attracted positive online reviews for the company. If you hire me, I will be a great company role model, take ownership of problems when they occur, and be flexible in my duties to give you a brilliant return on my salary. Now, please make sure you pause the video, write down that answer, and practice it before your interview. Okay, so there you have it. Brilliant tips and a great sample answer to that question, tell me about yourself, that's going to help significantly reduce interview nerves. Now, the next thing to do to accelerate your learning even further is click the link right now in the top right hand corner of the video, head straight through to my website, passmyinterview.com, and you can instantly download my brilliant job interview preparation pack. This is a formidable resource. Here's what you get. You will get my salary negotiation script. I will teach you how to answer the difficult question, what are your salary expectations? You will also get my 17 best questions to ask in an interview. Now, at the end of your job interview, the hiring manager will say, do you have any questions for us? I recommend you choose 3 questions to ask from the list of 17. You will also get my brilliant body language techniques training. I will teach you how to create a brilliant impression throughout your job interview. You will also get my 30, 60 and 90-day plans for interviews, my top 25 best words to say in an interview, and also my job interview closing statement. I will teach you how to close your interview professionally. And as if that wasn't enough, you will also get my ready-made CV and resume templates plus 50 brilliant answers to difficult interview questions. To get all of that in your inbox within 2 minutes from now, click that link in the right-hand corner. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button, give the video a thumbs up, and connect with me on LinkedIn. I have put my LinkedIn link in the description below the video. It is always an absolute honor and a pleasure to connect with like-minded professionals such as yourself. Thank you for watching, and I wish you the very best for passing your interview at the first attempt. Have a great day.